Tragic alert! I've got terrible bad news, everyone. From this point onwards, it's just me. A terrible, terrible fate befell Cotton. A fate even worse than that giant pause I took between Befell and his name. He has been taken over by the Rampage, has become little more than an animal, and we've had to lock him away in the pen behind me. Pray that you do not see him, for you will never sleep again.
Hey, how's it going?
You're so good at creeping.
Thank you. I do consider that to be one of my strengths.
So is it like being behind a fence?
Oh, pretty cool. I mean, it's a lot more constricted, but I sort of like the, I like that. It makes it a lot more structured. I don't have to think.
Okay.
Please let me out.
Just don't break out, and you can continue living.
Oh, okay, okay. Wait, I can break out?
No, I mean you can't break. No!
That's me, Fade Man.
Well, every time we start Hunt, you just slide in from the left from invisible to visible. There's no wirebug, there's no drop, there's no animation.
I also have a fade on the side of my head.
You do have a fade on the side of your head.
And now there's going to be a fade out transition.
No, there's not.
Oh, well, that's really anticlimactic.
Fade yourself back in right now, mister. Hiking enthusiast.
That's me.
I've spent a lot of time hiking through the ruins, and I've done more than my share of but the one time I saw one earlier today was no ordinary I think this one was one of those I've heard about. And if it was, I won't be taking any more hiking trips through the ruins anytime soon.
Okay. So there's something here, but it's not something. It's boom.
And we're here to protect this man's hobby.
Well, I mean, he can hike and just avoid the lower areas. Like, nothing goes into the higher places. If he's hiking, he should be at the higher altitudes anyways.
You can hike low.
You can hike low, but I feel like it's more fun to, like, hike up of a small incline, reach a nice place, a summit, potentially, where you could see some things, and then descend.
This is a really silly place to travel. Because we're just wading through water and climbing up slippery rock, and then climbing vines up a slippery rock face, up a waterfall. The more I think about it, the more this place is very unsafe.
I will say, I do think the average human, upon seeing this waterfall, would think, I'm going to go around.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas you think, I'm going to have my dog run vertically up
run up vines, because he's just got some real strong paws going.
Behold! Arzuros?
Is this the Sith Lord Arzuros?
It's Arzuros having a bad day.
Oh, it's Apex Arzuros.
Apex Arzuros Normal Hunt Edition.
You're looking good.
How cool is that?
That's awesome.
Okay.
That wasn't a good enough reaction. Give me more. That's all I get. I'm a fucking evil bear.
You know what I am? Bloodlust incarnate, you bastard.
All this time he's been talking about the fake Bloodlust incarnate. It was me! It was me all along, Austin!
I like to imagine the Squagga was fully alive and fine before this bear ran past to this zone, and it just killed it on the way past. Like this!
He's taking a swipe. I was literally in the process of saying he didn't even do it with his claws, and he was just like, well, I disagree with you.
I just got bent so far around my own body, I could see my face through my legs. That was actually one of the most graphic spine breakers I've ever seen, as opposed to those ungraphic spine breakers that I see all the time.
Yeah, those times when, oh my god, I'm stunned. Oh my god, he's gonna murder me. He's a little painful.
So did you see this coming?
I mean, I felt like it should happen eventually, but I didn't think it would be this soon by any means.
Okay.
Woo.
I'm just so glad we get to hunt them normally.
Hey, I have some stuff. Yeah, me too. This is
good lord.
I really like the Apex monsters, but like the Rampage is something where sometimes I'm in the mood for it and sometimes I'm not, and I'm in the mood for Apexes more than I'm in the mood for the Rampage.
Oh yes.
So I like having this option significantly.
I guess this technically now means
bitch.
there is officially subspecies, deviants, variants, Apex.
I suppose so.
I mean, they are literally Apex, so I guess I should go with that one.
Well,
But the point I'm saying is they're officially monster variations.
Well, is it technically different than it was before? Because these were already in the game. They just weren't like regular hunts.
Yeah, but not being able to hunt them normally isn't really the same.
How dare you, Arzuros?
That is Apex Arzuros to you?
Look, we're on a second name basis.
That poor little Azuchi. think I care about rocks? I don't care about rocks.
Yeah, he literally just threw you a rock, you cut it in half and slapped him in the face through it.
I just caught the rock and then smacked him.
I forgot he's got that fucking giant roar.
No, he's got an Arzuros roar.
I love that Apex roar. Well, no, he's got extra powerful roar. In Rise, the Apex monsters literally created a new rank of earplugs, essentially, for powerful roars.
Oh, you're gonna say they created a new race of roars?
Yeah, they created an entire new race of roars. They come from a different place, I guess.
The sentient volume invaded, and we never saw it coming.
Most roars come from the throat, from the vocal cords. These ones just come from an entirely different location of the body. We haven't found any creatures that do them yet, but when we will, we'll tell you.
See, I don't get it. I'm just minding my own business, having a great time.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that above me? A flying dragon thing? Oh, I suddenly feel really angry and I want to rampage. You know what? My lungs are more powerful now. Thanks! You're welcome, Arzuros. That's just Ibushi things.
I mean, looking at the coloring and knowing how specifically they've really gone out of the way to make all dragon energy element like black and red, I feel like they're just like dragon-infused monsters.
Yeah, but
like
whenever
Ibushi just fucked them up and then they ran away from him too strongly.
I don't yell louder.
Well, no, but that's because you just don't have the vocal cord strength.
Well,
Savage
look,
Devil Joe, when infused with dragon...
Anyone should have the vocal cord strength. It is me.
Why? Why you? I want to see how it is.
Because I have spent my whole life talking.
Well, so do I.
Yeah, but I talk more and better.
Well, I talk louder, which inevitably gives me an advantage. And I'm not going to prove it by talking louder and ruining people's ears.
Are vocal cords like bones? If you break them, do they heal stronger?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, then I just killed that Jagras for no reason.
Well, I feel like no matter what, you killed him for no reason because you were talking about his vocal cords.
Damn, I didn't think you'd realize that. I thought I could get away with it.
It's alright, though. No one's going to come, like, get revenge for them. Great Jagras isn't here yet.
Somewhere far away in the new world. Oh.
This is the moment. This is the moment that makes Capcom put Great Jagras in the game. He needs revenge.
He just shows up and eats one of the serpents.
Just one bite, just gulps them down. Doesn't even chew.
Well, they'd be good because they're like pasta.
I mean, parts of them.
By that I mean like noodly pasta. I don't just mean like they have properties of pasta.
Well, they seem to be made of dough from everything I can discern.
If I had to describe Bushi now in one word, it would be al dente.
I mean, I guess they're sort of noodly, but it's just a really odd way to describe them.
You never looked at an animal and gone, damn, that thing's pasta.
No. I think more like a really like you know, like when you get a really overstuffed burrito and you can bend it in your hand.
I mean,
that's what they feel like to me.
Two, I really thought you were gonna say overstuffed animal.
What, you never just like picked up a burrito and it like sags a little bit?
No!
Well, look, man, get some saggy burritos in your life. That shit's life changing.
Dude, we just triggered a Wyvern ride, but then he like cancelled it and broke back out of it.
Apexes can't be Wyvern ridden in the Rampage. I guess that translates to here as well.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
You can Wyvern ride Elder Dragons, but not Apexes.
That's what I was about to say, is do you think that's like a purposeful decision, or it just happened to translate over because it was already in the coding?
I assume, but do you have a trap on you?
I'll try it. Ow.
Because
like, if that's purposeful, then they're basically saying Apexes are Elder level plus? That's not working. That is not working.
Yeah, he does think, oh my, they're not rideable, they're not trappable. So you can't cap
he's
them
technically,
then.
Yeah, he's technically slightly mechanically less viable. Viable's the wrong word. Less open, I guess. He's less viable than an Elder Dragon.
Think about that.
Look, Arzuros, you're just not a high-tier monster. I can't. Well, I mean, he literally isn't now, as far as like my ability to use him, because I can't fight with him. Therefore, he has lost a lot of his value.
I can't believe that. Also, I just hit him for 1,000 damage and then he fell over. That felt pretty good.
You know what? I don't know about the traps, but for the Wyvern ride, it sort of makes sense, because I guess the entire point is like they're so angry and rampaging that they cannot be stopped, and so Wyvern riding is just like, no, I won't let you.
Oh, do you know a cool little thing? When in the Rampage, when the Apex monster gets mad and does the mad roar, then every other monster that's present then gets mad and mad roars in response.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I guess that's part of what makes the powerful roar the powerful roar.
Yeah, like I mean, they are leaders
I thought
of
it
the
was
pack,
just like,
so I guess it makes sense, but I never realized that.
Yeah. I thought it was just extra hunter effect does damage to hunters thing, not of that. Why is he just... Okay.
I intimidate him out the zone by standing behind the trap.
It's like, oh, that hunter's paralyzed. I should leave.
I'm just paralyzed! This wouldn't be fair!
Ow, ow, I am so paralyzed right now.
Have you ever done one of my favorite exercises of all time?
I don't exercise. What?
It's called electric squats.
Oh, that actually sounds really fun.
Yeah, no, it's really good. What you do is you stand on a source of live crackling electricity, and then you just squat.
So are the Jagras your spotter? Because they seem to be correcting your form.
Ow!
Pretty actively, I would say.
That's part of the exercise. You gotta tank Jagras while you electric squat.
Man, you really gotta,
What do you
really
think?
gotta,
You like my
you gotta
technique?
take care of your stance. You gotta dip those glutes.
I really do them quite quick. Look, I really
Dip those
really have
glutes.
a
Dip
rhythm.
those glutes.
I can't get any lower. I can't.
They're multiplying in fear of our electric squatting power.
Imagine if, wait, no, what? I'm not gonna finish finish my thought.
No, you're right. They're like rabbits.
No, I am gonna finish my. I am gonna finish. What the fuck, Anjana?
Oh, fuck. It's like an Apex. Hell yeah!
He just came stomping through the trees, proper T-Rex like, and then leapt over the wall into the battle.
Oh,
And
also,
then
I'm
got
not really,
absolutely smacked.
Yeah, one shot into a fucking rideable.
That was so cool. It was a proper Jurassic Park moment. I will shakily take off my sunglasses for that. Okay, fine. You've twisted my arm. I was gonna say, imagine if rabbits were lizards.
What? Why?
Because I was like, it'd be cool if they were reptiles and scaly. But then I was like, well,
What if
that's
they
just
are
a
under the
lizard
fur?
and lizards exist. So I don't know what I'm gaining out of turning rabbits into lizards.
What if they are and it's just under the fur?
I think we would know from all the rabbits that we skin.
Well, maybe you would know, but I keep my rabbit skin intact.
You'd still see it on the skin.
Well, yeah, maybe on the inside, but I keep the fur on it.
You know how many rabbits people have eaten yesterday?
No, I don't have the current active rabbit census data for
Can you
2021
please tell
May
me?
2nd.
All right, okay. Can you personality off?
Personality off.
Colin, Google how many rabbits are eaten each day.
Googling how many rabbits are eaten each day.
I said personally off, laughbot.
Robots have laughter. You programmed me.
Ooh.
I'm on the floor. Help, Cottonbot. This is a very hard question for me. Most often I am actually finding how often you should feed your rabbit. But apparently, every year, rabbit producers around the world raise and kill 1.2 billion rabbits?
All right.
What the fuck?
Personality back on.
Yeah, personality already came back on. Fuck that. No, what the fuck?
So yeah,
I don't
apparently
like
we
that.
go
I don't-
through 1.2 billion rabbits a year.
I don't like that they're called rabbit producers.
Yeah, but that just sounds like, yo, little bunny, I really like your style and your flow. I think you can go big, all
Let
right?
me
You want to
just
sign
fucking
up with
raise
me?
you and kill you 1.2 billion times.
I'll be your rabbit producer. I can see you making some nice meat in a couple of years.
Oh my god, I don't like this.
Why? What difference is it from Arzuros? What difference is it from any other kind of meat-based walking
I don't have to look at the amount of times they're killed every year. I mean, honestly, I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, trust me.
I mean, God forbid if you looked at cows, pigs, or sheep. Also, sheep is the saddest one, and nobody seems to care. Because at some point,
Why?
someone went, all right, this thing's great. It gives us wool for clothes, and that's warm, and that's awesome. But, you know, like... Oh.
What do I know? I don't know anything.
That's...
I don't know anything!
Sorry, we can...
I don't know anything!
You know we can only have conversation when the monster is alive! Goodbye!
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, please explain the outfit.
What do you mean explain?
So if I showed up to like an event and instead of wearing, you know, normal clothes, I was in like a clown suit, you'd probably be like, hey, what's up with that? So I'm like, hey, what's up with this?
But this isn't a clown suit. This is fucking high tier fashion. You just don't have
High tier fashion!
you don't have the brain power to understand what I pulled together.
Please elaborate.
I'll bring you through my process. Remove your belt, Badass. Wanted to put it in something. There's not much you can put it with. I really like the base Ludroth chest. This isn't Royal Ludroth, obviously. It's base Ludroth chest. Love this. Only so many things that can go with that. No legs go into the Remobra belt very nicely, unfortunately. And the arms, fuck you. They're spongy black leopard print. I like it.
You're so wrong.
I'm right. If I'm wrong, then I don't want to be right.
This like final form cotton.
This is Apex Cotton. You said it at the beginning. I even got my freaking pompadour back. It's time.
Your dog's just like, so do I
Okay,
go after?
I'll leave now.
I go after. Okay, go back. I'm so sorry for him. All right, you go warm up for the bear and get him ready. I'll be there in a moment.
Where be the bear?
Wherever you want him to be.
Oh, it's over there.
He's a bear for all occasions.
Fine. Okay. You know, that's a lot better than I thought. I did think he would be barely available.
Stop! What? He's absolutely fucking Almudron up.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking Apex. What are you expecting?
Almudron!
Almudron! Better
Okay,
at
I did
this.
it. That was clutch. There could not have been less time.
Yeah, the sound that you made indicated the clutchness. You know, if you want, in the future, I could do the Wyvern riding.
No. The best person for every job does
Ow.
it, and the Great Sword is the best person for every job.
Except for, like, flashing things, paintballs, traps, barrel bombs. What can you have anything to add, or
You don't need any of them, because the monster's dead.
Right. I mean, yeah, the monster does wind up being dead, but that
Exactly.
happens for most weapons. I'd say most, because, you know,
Yeah,
you never know.
So which of the 14 weapons results
Just
in the
doesn't
monster
kill
not
things.
being dead?
Oh, obviously, Insect Glaive. They're all lovely people, and they only capture.
I saw the most heartbreaking thing. Someone was like a little like, "Hey, go Kinsect!" And then Chameleos just going, "Mum," and
Oh, I
eating
saw
it
that,
with his
yeah.
tongue out the air.
That's hilarious.
How sad would that be if an insect glaive user
Oh,
got
shit.
their Kinsect eaten by a Chameleos tongue whip?
One, it would be incredibly sad, but two, imagine if there was actually, like, the game mechanical levels of that. It's like, all right, that Kinsect's gone. You literally have to buy a
gone.
new
You
one.
have to raise
You have to
another one.
buy and raise a new Kinsect to replace it. It gone.
That's even more sad. As I was saying, sheep. So
Yeah.
someone was like, "Cool, the sheep's very useful, but I'm gonna,
Yeah, sheep in wolf's clothing.
I'm gonna eat it. You know what? I'm gonna eat it. It's
Right.
dying soon
Sorry.
anyway. It's old. I'll fucking eat the
You
sheep."
should have flinch free.
And then they ate the sheep, and they were like, "Oh, this isn't the best actually. This is, that's a shame. I was really hoping that'd be good meat." Oh well. Well, I guess your parents gone, little lamb. Wait a minute. Come here.
Well, maybe they started with the young one.
Tragic. It's like, well, the adult tastes like shit. Maybe if I try the baby.
To be fair, I doubt it was like a, well, I'm looking for new things to consume. Let's try the sheep and the lamb today. It's probably more of like a, well, I have fucking nothing to eat. I have a sheep. I got a lamb. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, probably. But I just like how normal it is that, yeah, this particular animal, we only let it get a couple months old, you know, before we kill it, because otherwise it's not as tasty as it could be.
There are a few of those.
I think lamb's the most normal one, because it's like, it's the word for the meat, and that the word lamb is also the word for baby sheep.
It do be that.
Like, there's no one
Hey,
there
you
like,
have
yeah,
that
I'll have a
internet.
lovely slice of piglet, please.
I can tell you very accurately why they don't say that. You know what I find interesting? Like, when people eat chicken, they say that they're eating chicken. When people eat cow, they say they're eating beef. Why?
Because the name for the meat and the name for the animal are two separate things.
Yeah, but I'm saying why? Because the chicken is still called chicken, so why isn't
But
cow
it's
still
a
called
different
cow?
chicken. There's chicken the animal and chicken the meat.
Yeah, but it's based on the same thing. Like, chicken the meat is called chicken the meat because it came from chicken.
Also, it's an amazing name for some kind of singer or rapper.
Chicken the meat?
Chicken the meat.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Right? That really
works.
sounds like it's like
this.
For the first time only, put your hands together for chicken the meat.
Buck, cock, motherfuckers!
Buck, cock, motherfuckers. Oh, for God's
To be
sake.
fair, like, I get that, but like, who was the first person who decided to eat a fucking bunny rabbit either? Like, those things are cute as shit. Like, who just sees a cute things and is just like, well, I'm gonna murder that and see what it tastes like.
I think that one's more understandable than the bigger ones, if I'm honest.
I mean,
Like, if you're foraging in a forest and you see this nice, innocent, but fairly decently sized meat package walking around, you're gonna put an arrow through it and see what's up.
How many people just think meat package when they see a living thing? I just don't think that's a good
Every single one of our ancestors! What do you want from me here?
I thought you were gonna say, every one of you is a meat package! All I see when I look at you is meat!
No! Oh! Okay.
It's alright, man, just lie there.
I became boots in the grass.
You became boots and grass?
Yep.
That's like a whole ass beatbox.
What?
Boots and grass and boots and
No,
grass
it's
and
boots
boots and
and
grass and
cats.
boots and I know, but it sounds the same, so you can say it. It works. It still works. That's why I was doing
It's an
it.
official one that people understand.
It isn't, but people know what I was referencing, so it's still funny, Josh.
And like the grass
It's still
sound
funny.
doesn't have the same as the tsh. Like you need the tsh. The cat.
You don't boots and grass. You can say grass however you want. Grass is a fun. You
can't
say words
grass.
however you want.
You can't add a T.
I can say grass. I can make it sound
I
like
look
it's
at
a T
the
without
luscious
adding a
green
T.
grat under my feet. I love the feel of grat
No,
beneath my
it's
toes.
grass. It's like boots and grass and boots and grass and you just gotta emphasize the ass, buddy. There's an Anjanath here for you. Did you not want to take part in that?
We
Or?
already used Anjanath. What the hell does he think he's doing?
I love this. He literally was like, "Oh, Anjanath's here. I should reset to the."
Oh, really? That's all I am to you, a wyvern, right? Okay.
I'll go home then.
I didn't mean it like that, Arzuros. It was very special to me. It just...
Wow.
It's not been
I
10
can't believe
minutes.
you.
It's not me.
I can't
It's
believe
time.
It's all right, Anjanath. Next time I'll ride you, and we'll have a much better time.
I really hope we get a better brute wyvern.
What do you mean?
But we have Baroth, who's weak. We have Anjanath,
Yeah,
who's
he's
8,
weak.
and we need, like...
Anjanath's actually pretty strong in Rise. Like,
yeah, but
comparatively speaking,
we
he's
want to
way
build it. We
stronger
want
than
Joe.
before. Well, yeah. I mean, you say you want Joe. I want a new giant brute wyvern.
Yeah, sure, but something of that tier.
But yeah, the Joe tier, like even like Apex Baroth, Apex Anjanath would actually be pretty sick, I think.
I mean, I'd take Duramboros.
I'd take Duramboros.
Yeah, I know you would, but I'm like, he could occupy that.
Like, and when I say I'd take Duramboros, I mean I would fucking steal him out of the files and put him in my house. He would be too big for my house. I would move out, find a place where he fits that I can't afford, and that would be the only thing that I own, is the Duramboros, and I'd be okay with that.
You can't own Duramboros. He's free.
It's ownership in the same way that you own a pet. Like, they're not really yours. They could leave if they wanted to, but like
They can't leave if they
they're
wanted to,
yours.
because you keep them contained.
Okay, well, you keep your pets. You don't think that, like, your pet, if it really wanted to just, like, fuck off, it could fuck off.
Well, you've
It
not
could
left
knock you
yet.
out, run out the door. See? Arzuros even knows how to leave.
Yeah, his body.
Just left with his soul.
Alright then, everybody, that is Apex Arzuros done.
It is.
Again, the second time. More personally this time.
Yeah, that's true. Very personally.
Extremely personally. Yeah, I do.
Right up in his bearsness.
Yeah, I do wish there was a visual layered set for them. That's a really good idea. Now that I've had it,
would
I'm
be
slightly
cool.
sadder.
I want something. I want something.
In any
Are we holding
case,
hands?
like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and we will see you soon.
It's real cute that we're holding hands. Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye. You're holding my elbow.
I'll hold whatever I want.
Kamura Village is the only place where dashing and dining isn't a crime.
Oh! Will it upset you to tell you that it's actually called Dine and Dashing?
I will absolutely kill you!
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.